Hello there, Internet. Tank Top Andy, who is also a douche, coming at you with another 12-year-old reaction video to a champion reveal for Legends of Runeterra. That was like the weirdest intro I've ever done. We are going to be reacting to CAITLYN, who got revealed. I was not expecting another champion reveal right after Poppy yesterday. Like, I was actually in the middle of like trying to record a video, which I guess I'll have to postpone for the next day. And yeah, I didn't expect this because we weren't seeing any champion reveals for like a few days. People were like asking for them, and now I thought they were gonna take their time. But maybe we're just getting them back to back, man. I mean, I'm not complaining. I am not gonna complain about daily champion reviews. You know, I actually do not mind. I don't know about you. So without further ado, we're gonna take a look at CAITLYN and what she does. Really excited for this review. I assume she's from Piltover and Zon because I remember her from the. Maybe I'm wrong. Like maybe I'm mistaking the character, but I'm pretty sure she's the sniper from the Warriors cinematic. Which I really like when Vi and her are facing what's his name, Urgot or something like that. Like this guy, I actually know his background a little bit. Like he used to be from Noxus, and then he's like a Cyborg in Zon. A very bad looking guy, right? Like I also remember him because there was like a parody of Warriors in which they put Tyler One's face on him when he was like dragging Vi towards him, which I don't know why that image really stuck with me. So yeah, that's what I know about CAITLYN. I know that I assume she's kind of like a crime fighter or something in Piltover or Zon, not sure. And she's a sniper, right? That's, like I said, maybe I got the character completely wrong, but that's where I'm going with it. So without further ado, let's find out. Recording? Yeah. Seem like. Okay, let me actually do this real quick and adjust. There we go. Beautiful. So yeah, I assume she is indeed. I mean, she's hunting somebody, and she seems to be surrounded by detectives. So yeah, okay, good. I got her right. All right, I'm gonna reduce this a little bit. I'm actually excited for this one. I love PNZ as a region, and I'm not even gonna try to guess what this champion does because I have no idea. Let's look.
Hot on the trail.
Okay, 3-drop champion with quick attack. That is super original. Strike. Plant 2 flash bomb traps randomly in the top 10 cards I fucking love this shit already. Oh my god, I love this already. I don't even know what this is, but I love it. Plan 2 flash bomb traps randomly in the top 10 cards in the enemy deck. We already see synergy with Bandle City cards like I forgot, Ava. Basically, Yordle Swim, who duplicates the effect of the traps, already synergizes with this. Like that already comes to mind, right? Because traps are like technically mushrooms are traps, right? So 2 flash bomb traps in the top 10 cards, so it's not just completely random, it's actually controlled variance to a certain degree. And then the level up says 5 of your traps have been activated. I already have a question here. Are mushrooms traps? I'm assuming they are traps. And if they are, do they count for each individual mushroom? Or if your opponent draws a card and has a bunch of mushrooms, that only triggers as 1 trap, right? Because if it counts as mushrooms, like if every individual puff cap is considered a trap, this is extremely easy to level up, which is why I'm skeptical about that. Maybe mushrooms are not even deemed traps. Like maybe I'm wrong about that. Like I'm assuming a lot of things here, but I already love her. I love the idea of planting shit on the top. Like okay, let's see what these traps do. Holy crap. Good stat line too.
We'll prepare them a nice welcome.
Whoa, that looks, I really like that art. The Sting Officer. All right, 2-1 elusive, Nexus Strike, plant 2 flash bomb traps randomly in the top 10 cards of the enemy deck, and CAITLYN plants 2 as well, right? Yeah. Oh man, I'm actually like loving this immediately.
Nice.
That's crazy.
I didn't do nothing.
Let's investigate. The long arm of the law.
It's okay. Wait. I have to go back. Sorry, because I have to reread CAITLYN for a second. It's when she strikes, not when she summons. It's when she strikes. I got that wrong for a second. So when every time she strikes, she plants traps. That's really neat. Okay. With her stat line, she's got Draven's stat line basically, which is really nice. A 3-mana 3/3 with quick attack. We already know that's good.
A nice welcome.
I didn't do nothing.
Let's investigate. The long arm.
Dude, I love this so much. Wait, what happened?
She's too far gone.
Wait, what?
There's activity detected just outside the station.
Stay on him.
Tell me what the traps do.
The trap is set. Examining the evidence.
Both players draw 2 cards. Oh! Oh, wait, what? Coup de grace. Wait. What is coup de grace? Oh my god, dude, everything is happening so fast. I'm having trouble following these. What are these traps doing? They're doing damage. But what are they targeting? The leftmost unit, or what's happening here? Because twice they targeted that, right? What does coup de grace do? Place an enemy follower into the enemy deck, then your opponent draws 1. Wait, what? Whoa! Wait, whoa! Okay, it's a follower. Okay. It's not. It doesn't include champions. Otherwise, this card would be unbelievably broken. Okay, it's just followers, not champions. But for 5 mana, you're effectively removing any follower, but you're also making them draw a card. This is a very interesting design because it's actually quite balanced for what it does. It being fast speed. Okay.
Tell them CAITLYN.
Maybe they're gonna level her up.
Just you and me, Fishbones. And them.
Well, both of you are visiting headquarters.
She has to level up here to
I
survive.
aim to win, and my aim is excellent.
Oh, that's so sick! Dun, like spy movie music. Plant 4 flash bomb traps which you strike randomly in top 10 cards in the enemy deck and deal damage to the enemy nexus equal to the number of your traps activated this round. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, this is like, I don't want to say the F word, man, but this is like my favorite champion all of a sudden. What the fuck? I'm sorry, I like Poppy, but this is so much more hype for me. Whoa! What are these? Okay, what is happening?
What brings you here?
Dude, why am I not seeing what the flash bomb traps do? Did I miss it? I must have missed it, right? No, I didn't, dude. Where? Can you explain what these traps? Where are they? Okay, I guess we'll see.
Business and pleasure, Sheriff.
Boom.
Is it like random? Do you just deal damage randomly?
Outcome.
Okay, there it is. The flash bomb trap. We see. You guys can see here. Deal 1 damage to it is random. It is random. Oh man, I love it. I fucking love it. Oh my god, this design is so perfect, dude. It's so perfect. I didn't even know I wanted this, but I needed this actually. Can we get these cards now? Oh my god, dude, this is so cool. Plant 5 flash bomb traps randomly on or activate the effects of all traps in the top 5 cards of the enemy deck. Wow. Wow, pretty decent stat lines, bro. She's Karina! She's Karina! I just realized she's Karina. She's another variant of Karina. That is so cool, dude. You can choose one of these too. Wow, she can be like, oh my god, that is so dope. You get to activate them without having to draw the cards. Insider knowledge is also so dope. I also like the fact that it's not burst speed, by the way. You guys can't see. I mean, I'll take out my cam for a second. You guys see it's fast speed. So it can be interacted with, which I really like. Justice Rider, whenever your opponent draws, plant 1 flash bomb trap randomly in the top 10 cards in the enemy deck. So wow, so a lot of symmetrical potential draw effects can really get this going. It also punishes decks that cycle, right? Like, wow, the Justice Rider. I love the Justice Rider. Like it has a seemingly underwhelming stat line, but no, 3/4 is actually good. I spoke about this with another card that was revealed a while back. I mean, the Aloof Travelers, naturally. Like this is good enough. This is resilient. It's hard to kill. As a 4-drop, like it's not gonna be trading and getting much value out of his stat lines for the price, but as a like a back row threat, just engine going off, it's amazing. Oh man, I love this archetype. I actually love this. This thing officer looks awesome. I love the art and I love what it does. God, dude, this is so cool. Because I've always loved mushrooms because of the unique aspect of it. Like, you're planting cards in your opponent's deck, and you have like these, like, I really love the mushroom, the puff cap mechanic. I've always loved it. And to have a different variant of that introduced in the game is just the sickest thing ever. I don't know how I did not see this coming. Because it was pretty, like, with Yordle Swim, aka Ava, like, we actually got the, we got the hint that we're getting some other form of trap, right? But I didn't connect the dots. To be fair, that would have been a hell of a prediction, right? But this is amazing, dude. This oh my fucking god, I love her. Wow, this exceeded my expectations. You know, because, you know, Poppy's cool, but at the end of the day, she's like a white weenie champion for Magic in a way. But this is so unique. This is I love it. Okay, I'm gonna head on over to Mobalytics and see if there are more cards to go over, and I'll be right back. All right, and we're back, and there is a lot of shit. A lot of extra shit to talk about. Look at all this, dude. I haven't even seen it yet, so we're gonna just jump into it. Oh, I love it. I love Tuesdays. From now on, Tuesday's my favorite day. CAITLYN's Piltover Peacemaker. So I assume the card is called Piltover Peacemaker. That will be her signature spell. 3 mana fast speed spell that says deal 2 to an enemy and plant 2 flash bomb traps randomly in the top 10 cards of the enemy deck. So dealing 2 to an enemy, which it does not include the, I really assume it does not include the Nexus, because it would say to anything, so it has to be to a unit. It has to be specifically to an enemy unit. And plant, so it's like, it's a limited, you know, it's a very limited sort of like ping effect, right? Like, you can't hit your own shit with this, which does matter in certain scenarios. But I mean, it makes sense because she's kind of like a cop, right? So she wants to hit the bad guys, not the good guys, you know, like thematically I get it. But you're playing 2 flash bomb traps randomly, and then you're creating, okay, so you're generating 2 flash bomb traps, and then you're dealing 3. So potentially, I mean, this is technically dealing 4 damage for 3, right? But it is a little bit, like, the extra 2 damage will be delayed and uncontrolled is the price you're paying. But I think it's pretty decent. As a signature spell, the fact that it synergizes with the champion itself is really neat. So definitely happy to see. Not incredible as a card, but good enough for sure. Especially, wow, if you like mix this with like kegs and shit. I don't know. There's a lot of things going through my head right now. Okay, we got the Karina Mastermind, the Justice Rider, which we spoke about. We got the Officers Squad, which looks awesome. I remember this guy from like the Awakened cinematic. Actually, he was with like he looked like the soldiers that were entering the theater where the Jin, what was his name? Or, you know, the four guy, the guy who's obsessed with 4. It's like playing piano, and you see like these cops coming in, like they look exactly like this guy. So Officer Squad says, when I'm summoned, create a Most Wanted in hand, which is actually a card in the card pool itself. So a 5-drop that's generating you a 5 mana slow speed spell. Pick a player to discard their lowest card to draw 3. Wow. Okay, so on its own, this card is pretty, like, underwhelming, right? But being generated by the Officer Squad is awesome because you're getting a pretty decent, I mean, a little bit of below average stat line, but a pretty alright stat line. And you're generating a potential very powerful card draw effect. Like, you can use this to discard your lowest cost card and just cycle through your deck like crazy. Or you can use this on the opponent as an attempt to finish them by making them draw 3 cards, and you have the Justice Rider on the board, and you trigger that, and if you plant some bombs beforehand, like, I love it. I love, like, the idea of using card draw, forcing your opponent to draw, and using that against them offensively is just the sickest shit, man. I love it. Station Archivist. Pick a spell in the top 5 cards of your deck and create an exact fleeting copy in hand. Wow. Wow, this card has a lot of implications. Dude, this card is actually, like, outside of this archetype, like, this card in just, like, control decks with PNZ, like PNZ Shadow Owls, for example. Like, you can fish for the type of spell that you need specifically. You can also use this in a Go Hard deck, you know, like, to level up Go Hard easier. Like, this card is really flexible. This card is awesome. Station Archivist is awesome, dude. I love it. Doesn't have to be like fit in this deck. Like, it's a very, very flexible 3-drop. It is amazing. There's a lot of things you can do with this, and especially like a spell-based decks. You can also play this, like, for example, in you know, even like keg decks. There's like, I could go on and on. This card is amazing, actually. This 3-drop is really exciting. Ambush, 2-mana burst speed spell from Build Over as well, which gives a unit +2 power this round. If you've added 2 or more cards to your hand this round, which is the requirement that we've seen from Bandle City and a bunch of cards there, you give it elusive this round. So, a combat trick that gives elusive. Like a different take on sharp, like a sharp side with a specific requirement. But it's important to note, something that's very easy to overlook is that if you've added 2 or more cards to your hand this round, you draw a card every round. So you only have to add 1 card to really enable this, right? So that means creating something or drawing another card, etc., right? And if you do that, you're able, it's like a ghost that gives +2 power, but it can also be used defensively as well, which is pretty neat, like very fitting with the name as well. I like it. We got coup de grace, which we saw earlier, insider knowledge, and advanced intel. Plant 2 flash bomb traps randomly in the top 10 cards of the enemy deck for 1-mana burst speed spell. Really like it. Really, really loving this archetype. And that's it. Yeah, that's it. I want more. Give me more. All right, I guess that's gonna do it though. Dude, I don't know. I was too loud in this video, I think, but I honestly, I can't contain it. Like, I am so excited for CAITLYN. I love PNZ, and I love that we're getting, like, you know, its identity, it's growing essentially, and I think this is just super neat design. It just looks fun as hell, like absolutely fun as hell, and I can't wait. I love the thematic behind the cards, like the cop theme. I love everything about this. And I'm just going to be repeating myself at this point, so I'm going to stop talking. Region combinations, all that stuff, I'm going to need to sit down and think about things for a little bit. Because this is not I mean, obviously the synergy with Bandle City will be there. That region combination is pretty straightforward, but I'm pretty sure there are other region combinations out there that will also work really well with this. So I'm super hyped. Really, really hyped for CAITLYN. Right now, easily the champion that I'm looking forward to the most. And it's going to be very hard to beat this. Because, you know, for the way I enjoy playing the game, like, this is just awesome. And, yeah, I'm going to shut up. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for daily Legends of Runeterra content. Let me know what you think about CAITLYN yourself. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow.